What's up, guys? It's me, Brandon, here with another video. And I've been procrastinating on this video because, well, it's all about, like when I post these videos, I don't post them for people to come to the company that I'm working at or follow in the same footsteps that, I'm just gonna make sure I got none on my face, follow in the same footsteps that I did, I just say these things for people that are possibly like in the same position that I was in and are in the process of making that switch over, from working in a restaurant or working in a warehouse or, doing Uber, things like that, that want to, see what it's like, travel and drive and, drive these big old trucks. Right now I'm out of Love's. I'm getting a tire replaced. But the purpose of this video is to make like a comparison in between Stevens Transport and Prime Inc. So in this video, that's what I'll be doing. And we'll start from the tippity top. A lot of people that I've found out that, make sure I don't have anything in my hair, it's really strange out here. The lighting's weird. What I found out with people that work at Stevens is that they come from like trucking schools. They go to these trucking schools because I don't know why. I don't understand why, because it really doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the reasoning that people go to trucking schools? You're not getting paid to be there. Or if you go to an actual company to get your CDL, what? Snyder, Swift, Covenant, Pam, Prime. Stevens also has their own training as well, but we'll get a little bit more in depth, and that's gonna be a pretty long video. I'm already thinking this video is gonna be like 15 minutes long. But yeah, so when people come over there, come to Stevens, contracted from these CDL schools, because these schools, they have contracts with Stevens Transport to send whoever they pass out and everything over there. And also, from you going to these CDL schools, you're not getting a restriction on your license. As you say, you don't have the restriction on your license that says like, oh yeah, you can't drive manuals. I have that on mine, but at the end of the day, we're out here for money, correct? So they go to these schools, they get their licenses. Now they're moving over to another company. And with this company, for one, damn, I'm kind of fucking up, so bear with me, guys. Sorry if I stumble around a lot. I'm remembering this is I'm trying to hone this from memory. But you come from a CDL school, you don't get paid, right? You got to deal with whatever money that you got. All right, you come to Stevens and you don't get paid for 2 weeks. They put a week in the hole, and then you get paid that following week. And any funds that do come, if you have direct deposit, it doesn't come until the next day, depending on your bank. It might come on a Saturday, or if you have like some other big company bank, then you might only get it on a Monday. Hopefully there's not a what's it called, a holiday, because then you're beat until Tuesday. But Prime, they put everything in your com fuel card or whatever it is, like your ID card, little purple badge. They put everything on there, so all I gotta do is go to an ATM and good to go. If you got a direct deposit, it's gonna hit that Friday. If you get paid any other time, that's about, I think you pay like on a Wednesday, Thursday, or something like that. What's another thing? When you're going through like the whole, like you came there with your CDL or whatever, the only thing you really have to do is night classes over at Prime. You wake up at a certain time, they send you to the training pad, you do your backing maneuvers, drive around the training pad, maybe do like a little small test out, whatever it may be. With Stevens, they have you come every morning, 5 o'clock in the morning or 6 a.m., any other day of the week. You're only off on Sundays. You have to get transportation from the hotel to the actual campus. With Prime, you just walk over to the classes, or you walk over to the cafe, and then the shuttle picks you up, and it runs constantly. It's like 2 of them, right? With Stevens, they have like one bus maybe that runs. They'll have a guy that's fucking shit up. He gets lost. He's late. They don't answer their phones. Prime, you get breakfast every morning. You just walk over to the cafe, show your little meal card. They punch the little hole. You get your breakfast. You get to go, and you hop on the shuttle. You've eaten that morning, right? Stevens, at the hotel, depending on the hotel that you stay at, they may have a breakfast in the morning. It may be like a muffin, like a little small muffin. You could fit it in the palm of your hand. I gotta look this on right there. I just got done smashing some food, so bear with me. You might get like a little muffin, a bagel. It's like a gallon of orange juice they have, and if that's out, that's it. The breakfast doesn't start until 6:30, and you got to be at class at 5 a.m. or 6. So I hope you're not hungry. Also with lunch for Stevens, you get a meal ticket. It's like a little, it's like, like when like the old movie style tickets, little small joints, little small ticket. No, think about it like this. Chuck E. Cheese tickets. It's like that. Thought I could widen my screen. And also you got to pay all that back. With Prime, they give you the meal ticket. It's free. Only thing you have to do is what? Get there, pay for your room, which is like $100, and $50 for your permit, and you're good to go. Free food. Also, your purple card. I mean, if you ran out of money or whatever, it come out of your settlement, but that's not a lot. And if you ran out of food on there, I mean, or money on there, you good to go. Still got food. With Stevens, you get like one plate of like random shit, like spaghetti, and like some green beans and some peas or something, or some mashed potatoes, or like a taco salad or something weird. It's really, really weird stuff. Like, think about when you were in elementary school, like the little, like they had the 2 lines. Like one line you get like pizza and fries or something like that, like a sandwich, like a sub sandwich or something. And then they had another line for people that were getting like free lunch, and it would be like it'd be like green beans and like some yams or something. Things like that. So okay, that's the lunch and everything. Dinner and the same thing. You're not really expecting much. You get in there at 6 a.m. with Stevens. You don't leave until 10 o'clock. Maybe 11 some days, 8:30, whatever. And you can't just walk back to your hotel. You got to take a shuttle back to your hotel. With Prime, you get to just walk back over. After you're done with your classes and you're all your stuff, you go hop on the shuttle, you go back to your room. The rest of the day is yours. Do pre-trip, whatever it is. What's another one? I don't think of one. Damn. You have to have your urinalysis tests and everything done that day within a certain amount of time span, or they send you home. And they also send you home with some kind of violation on your DAC report. So it's hard for you to get jobs afterwards. With Prime, if you don't get it done that day, you still got that whole week to get it done. You got to do a driving exam as soon as you get here. Over there at Prime, or no, over at Stevens. You just drive, and then you do like one back maneuver, and that's it. Prime's training program, their TNT, program, you do 30,000 miles, and then afterwards you upgrade, and you do like a little upgrade class or whatever. With Stevens, you got to do 240 hours with the trainer, do like 3 mountains, do a bunch of CBT videos. You got to do CBT videos with Prime as well, but you can knock those all at once. You knock them out after you get your permit, or you knock them out after you get you're about to after you get your license, and you do it again when you upgrade. With Stevens, you got to do it on the road, so hopefully you got some decent internet service and a cell phone provider. Prime pay scale, because that's what a lot of people really care about. With Prime, you get paid 14 cents a mile. You also get paid every week, certain time, like I think it's like Thursday. And you also get a guaranteed $500. Usually every week you should see a minimum of 500. At most, I've seen 1,000. It's depending on how hard you ran that week. One week we did like 7,000 miles that week. With Stevens, you don't get the opportunity to really see in that mileage. It all goes to your trainer. What else? I'll think of something else. Yeah, you'll probably only see like $480, maybe $400, depending if you're lucky. If you came with your CDL and already had a little bit of experience, you probably see like $480. If you came with like your CDL and you didn't have any experience, you probably get like $2 something. They make you, with Prime, when you get out of the truck, you just get out of the truck. That's so gross. I feel like I just got like hella spit on me. Juicy. With Prime, you just get out of the truck. You've got to go inside. You go inside. If you arrive at the shipper, you hop in your sleeve of berth. It extends your time. With Stevens, it doesn't do that. You don't get to extend your time. Every time you get out of the truck, you got to log that. Every time you fill up, you got to log that. Every time you arrive at the shipper, you gotta log that. Every time you're getting the bill of lading, you gotta log that. You gotta log PTIs have to be logged. Everything's gotta be logged. Everything, So that's annoying. Their program's pretty extensive. I mean, I learned a little bit as far as like downshifting and shit. Will I stay here? Fuck no. I'm gonna finesse. I'm gonna get going. In the new year, I got some plans already. Another company lined up, told me to stay here until December, and then come out there, go straight solo. No, none of that stuff. I mean, I got nice trucks, but like for example, if you're leasing a truck from Prime, it's about $150,000, right? Maybe $160,000 for taxes or whatever, right? With Stevens, it's $175,000. Your pay weekly, you see 1,000 gross, but net you'll probably only see $700. With Prime, you can see $1,000 in training. I mean, they care about their drivers. That's the most important thing at the end of the day, is caring about your drivers. Nobody wants to see anybody go. Like for example, one of my friends, Harold, he was on the verge of leaving, and they put him on a dedicated route on the southeast so he could be closer to home. They accommodate you. What Stevens is, it's not the same. But I might do a part 2 to this video because I have forgot a couple things. But I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys like these videos, because I mean, I don't do it for me. I just do it for people that end up coming out and they go to CDL schools and they don't look into what companies are going to pay their amounts back. Also, I want to end it on this note. With Stevens, their tuition is like $7,000, right? If you leave Stevens, you got to pay $7,000 back plus tax. I don't know what the tax is. I think it's like 18% or maybe 30%, something weird like that. It's another guy. I think his name is Trucker Alex. Look him up. He makes a really good Stevens video. If you stay there, you only can pay $3,600 back. And guess how long that's going to take you to pay if you're only paying $20-something, $26 a week. It's going to take you 3 years. They say that they forget it after a year, right? But that's not true. Like, for example, if you stay in one of the rooms, say that room's like $70, you got to pay $15 back for every day that you stayed there. So if you stayed there for a week and a half, man, 15 times 7 is, that's a lot. Let's just say that's like well over $150, or you know what I'm saying? And if you're only getting paid like $700 a week, bro, I mean, you're not gonna see anything. You gotta pay for that back. You gotta pay back part of your analysis. You gotta pay back for the hotel room, the food, the bus ticket. You gotta pay back portions of that. So at the end of the day, if you came out here to look for, to make some money, then you came to the wrong spot. Not trying to knock anybody's hustle, but I just want everybody to make money, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I hope you guys like these videos. I just do it so that people know exactly what to look forward to, you know? But like, comment, subscribe, whatever it is, and I'm always open for video questions or whatever you guys need, all right? But you can also follow me on Snapchat too. I fucking be on there a lot, so have a good one, guys. Be safe and happy travels.